Brain Sync, a sound approach to conscious evolution. To experience the effects of this extraordinary technology, stereo headphones are required.
My name is Devon Walls, and I'm one of the artists that's responsible for the igniting of the Avenue of the States in downtown Chester, PA. You know, it's always been a dream of mine to help fulfill some of the dreams that family members had, teachers had, mentors had, about seeing an arts and cultural district here in Chester, PA. You know, I was taught under a world famous painter, definitely a celebrity painter in the city of Chester, Mr. Andrew Turner. I had the privilege of growing up, going in and out of the studio and watching my uncle Bill Dandridge paint, being one of multiple kids who painted with him in his home and at the Wade Center when he had the studio above that space. He would always tell me about this arts and cultural district that he wanted to span from Chester to Africa. And you know, when you're young and you're listening to stories like this, you only think that the elders that are telling you these things are crazy. You know, it was my uncle, and Turner was my teacher, and Mr. Payne was an artist, and Mr. Benson was an artist who picked up everything and painted on it, no matter if it was board, if it was paper, if it was a wall. They were consistently painting on anything, just making sure that their art form could be seen by people who probably wouldn't ordinarily see it. You know, I sat back many times and I watched how Turner and Payne would take grass and mash it down and create green paints. I watched how they would pick up boards and clean them off and then create a work of art on it. You know, I think now the artists here have so much more access, and they have so many doors open for them because of the work that was done by our teachers before us. And I want to make sure that we're taking advantage of that. So when I come into the Chester Made Makerspace and I see all of the paints and I see all of the tools and all of the access that we have, it just makes me smile because I know we're one step closer to the goal that our teachers had. And at a young age, I didn't see myself following in either one of their footsteps. But now as an adult, when I sit back and I think of how privileged I was to have conversations with these guys, and how privileged I was to be able to paint side by side with them, even sometimes on the same canvases, or being taught in the classroom with a teacher like Mr. Turner. No matter how far out his ideas were, no matter how far out he was, depending on the day of the week, he still was a great teacher, and he taught us so much that I didn't really value until I became an adult. So what we're doing now here on the Avenue of the States, in the Chester Made Makerspace, in Brothers Restaurant, in Butcher Shop Rehab, in Abstract Reality Gallery, all up and down from the 400 block all the way up to the 900 block, is we're trying to fulfill those dreams that were made by these visionaries. These guys are truly the curators of what you see happening now. There would be no art galleries on this block if I hadn't had conversations with them. There would be no design shops and studios on this block if I didn't have conversations with them. So I'm taking all of that information that I receive from these guys, and I'm taking it and I'm turning it into something tangible. You know, I come in here all the time just painting myself away, doing the same things that I saw them doing as a kid. And I wanted to make this place where people knew that if you go to this area, you're going to be able to see great art and great artists working. You're going to be able to see great restaurants and great chefs working. You're going to be able to bring your family to have family days and family nights. And it was just going to be that arts and cultural space that we could truly say is our own. Because so often we're running to other places, trying to explore and find ourselves. And we just needed a place where we could just be ourselves. My name is Devon Walls. I'm a Chester artist, developer, entrepreneur, and designer. And this is my story during COVID-19.